Have you ever felt uneasy in your own company? Most people do. Society teaches us that being alone is something to avoid, something to fix. But what if solitude wasn't emptiness, but power? What if the moments spent in stillness were the very key to self-awareness, resilience, and transformation? In this video, you'll discover why embracing solitude isn't about isolation, it's about unlocking the most profound version of yourself. Get ready to see aloneness in a way you never have before. Solitude is not emptiness, it is the sacred space where the soul whispers its deepest truths. In a world consumed by noise and endless distractions, those who embrace solitude step into a realm of self-awareness few dare to explore. It is within these quiet moments that transformation begins, where the echoes of a universe align with the inner voice, revealing hidden layers of the self. To sit in solitude is to meet oneself without masks, without external validations, without the illusion of control. The mind, untangled from societal expectations, finds clarity in stillness. Through this space of introspection, an individual learns the art of listening, not just to thoughts, but to the silent language of the soul. It is here that authenticity is born, where self-reflection carves the path toward true personal growth. And yet, solitude is only the beginning. The moment one surrenders to its embrace, something unexpected happens, the discovery of a deeper meaning in aloneness, one that transcends isolation and becomes the foundation for true connection. But what if solitude was never about being alone, but about preparing you for something greater? The answer lies just ahead. There is a profound difference between loneliness and chosen solitude. The first is a yearning for something outside oneself, the second is an invitation to dive within. When one stops resisting aloneness, it transforms from an emptiness to a sacred space of mindfulness, where one can pause, breathe, and ask, who am I beyond the roles I play? In this stillness, the compulsion to fill every moment with distractions begins to dissolve. Instead of seeking external validation, one starts recognizing the quiet power of simply being. Self-discovery is not found in the rush of the world but in the courage to sit with one's thoughts without fear. In this silence, clarity emerges, the recognition that purpose is not something found, but something realized. And yet, purpose is not just about self-awareness, it is about creation. What if the solitude you once feared was the very gateway to crafting your own identity? What if everything you seek is waiting to be painted onto the blank canvas of your existence? The brush is in your hands, but how will you use it? Have you ever felt lost, disconnected from who you truly are? I created 3 transformative ebooks to help you reconnect with your true essence. Click the link in the pinned comment and start your transformation now. In the stillness of solitude, a revelation emerges: identity is not something inherited, but something created. Without the weight of external expectations, one is free to sculpt the self with intention, choosing which beliefs, values, and dreams truly resonate. This is where self-discovery takes form, not as a fixed destination, but as an evolving masterpiece, painted stroke by stroke with experience and introspection. Each moment of solitude becomes a mirror, reflecting the rawest, most unfiltered version of oneself. It is here that authenticity is born, stripped of societal conditioning. The individual is no longer just a reflection of the world's expectations but a conscious creator of their own essence. Vulnerability, once feared, becomes the brush that colors the soul with depth, resilience, and truth. But identity is not just about who you are, it's about who you are becoming. And this transformation cannot happen without a deep commitment to self-reflection. What happens when you dare to examine your fears, your desires, and your untold stories? The answer lies in the next step of this journey. Self-reflection is the alchemy of the soul, the process of turning raw experiences into wisdom. In the silence of solitude, the mind slows, allowing long-buried truths to surface. Here, one faces their vulnerabilities not as weaknesses but as sacred doorways to emotional intelligence and personal growth. What once felt like wounds now reveal themselves as lessons, guiding the way toward transformation. To reflect is to witness oneself from a higher perspective, beyond ego and self-judgment. It is the act of peeling away illusions and seeing the patterns that shape reality. In these moments, clarity is found, not in seeking external answers, but in uncovering the ones that were always within. Self-awareness becomes the key to breaking cycles, healing old narratives, and stepping into a more authentic existence. Yet, true growth is not meant to be contained within the self, it is meant to be shared, expressed, and woven into the fabric of relationships. But how can solitude, which brings such deep introspection, also be the key to forming profound connections with others? The paradox awaits. True connection does not come from constantly being surrounded by others, it is born from knowing oneself deeply. Only those who have embraced their solitude can truly offer companionship, for they no longer seek validation but instead share from a place of wholeness. Relationships shift from attachments based on need to connections rooted in authenticity, understanding, and mutual growth. Solitude teaches the difference between loneliness and presence. When one is comfortable being alone, they no longer fear silence in the company of others. Instead, they listen, observe, and connect beyond words. Emotional intelligence flourishes, allowing relationships to be built on depth rather than surface-level interactions. Compassion replaces expectation, and love becomes an offering rather than a demand. But something even more profound happens. Solitude not only transforms relationships, it transforms the self. With every layer shed, a new version of being emerges, one more aligned with truth and purpose. What if the person you are becoming is far greater than the one you ever imagined? The final transformation is near. From the cocoon of solitude, a transformation unfolds. The person who once sought external validation now walks with quiet confidence. The echoes of past limitations fade, replaced by an inner knowing that strength is not found in resistance, but in flow. This is the rebirth of self, a shedding of the old, an emergence into authenticity, and a step into the limitless potential of being. With newfound resilience, one no longer fears uncertainty. Challenges become opportunities, setbacks become lessons, and every moment is seen as a canvas for conscious creation. Life is no longer something to be controlled but something to be experienced with awareness and trust. The self, once fragmented by expectation, now moves in harmony with purpose. Solitude has done its work, it has stripped away the noise, refined the essence, and revealed the boundless capacity for self-discovery and growth. In embracing the stillness, one finds clarity, in welcoming solitude, one finds connection, and in knowing oneself, one finds true freedom. Solitude isn't something to escape, it's something to embrace. The more you sit with yourself, the more you uncover your truth, your purpose, your power. Now, I ask you, how do you experience solitude? Does it empower you or challenge you? Share your thoughts in the comments, I'd love to hear your perspective. And if this message resonated with you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. There's so much more to uncover on this journey within. See you in the next video. If solitude reveals who you truly are, what if I told you that your thoughts could shape everything around you? Reality isn't fixed, it bends to the power of your inner world. In the next video, you'll discover a technique so powerful that, once mastered, it will put reality under your control. Are you ready to unlock it?